Your child is outside playing when suddenly he runs into the house, grabs a cup, pours some orange juice, and starts to chug it down. "Hey," you say, "I didn't hear you say a bracha." At which point a blank look appears on his face as if to say, "Uh-oh, my mouth is full of juice, what do I do now?" Well, anytime you have food in your mouth and forgot to say a bracha, there are 3 different scenarios. Let's look at them now. Scenario number 1. If the food will still be edible after being removed from your mouth, then simply remove it and say the bracha. You should not say the bracha with food in your mouth because of the verse in Psalms which says, "My mouth should be filled with God's praise." In other words, when reciting a bracha, your mouth must be void of any object or food so that it is filled only with God's praise. Scenario number 2. But what about a case where the food is already chewed up, and if you removed it from your mouth, it would be icky and you'd want to throw it out? Well, in this case, you should push the food to one side of your mouth, like this, right? And say the bracha. Now, although the bracha will not be made with a completely empty mouth, it's still preferable than having to take the food out, in which case you'd throw it out and waste it. Which brings us to scenario number 3, the case of your child who's standing there with a mouthful of orange juice. Now, neither of the previous 2 options exist. He can't simply push the juice to the side of his mouth and then say the bracha because obviously the liquid will dribble out. We don't want that. And if he spits out the juice, he certainly won't want to drink it again. It will go to waste. So here the halacha is that he should spit it out. Now, even though the juice will be wasted, we still avoid a much worse problem, which is eating without saying a bracha. The entire world belongs to God, and partaking without a bracha is tantamount to stealing. So have your child spit out the orange juice and give him an encouraging word to try harder to remember next time.